What's up guys, it's Azaran here and we are back with more MPL Week 2 coverage of the non-Sun and Moon metas. This time we got the Petalburg Porygons versus the Hearthome of Honchkrows. So we start off here with Ridley versus Sabella, and we've got Ridley's water team versus a normal team, standard normal. So let's see how this battle goes. Sabella leads off with Meloetta, Ridley leads off with Gera. He switches out into Porygon here, gets the Intimidate off thanks to Trace. Ridley switches out into Napoleon, good play. Sabella switches out into Meloetta as Napoleon gets up his rocks. Sabella goes for the Focus Blast, but it misses. It does what Focus Blast does, as Ridley goes for the Scald. Ridley switches out into Slowbro, as Meloetta goes for the Focus Blast. Does a decent amount. Sabella's now should switch out, but Ridley goes into Napoleon, predicting Sabella's switch, but he does not switch out, he just wants to keep clicking Focus Blast. So good prediction on Sabella's part. So now Ridley just goes for the Scald here, trying to scald the Chansey, I guess. Ridley switches out into Lantern, as the Chansey goes for the T-Wave, and he eats that T-Wave up. Lantern goes for the Volt Switch, and I suspect Rocks should be coming up. So Ridley goes out into Gera here, as Chansey goes for his own Rocks. Sabella switches out into his Porygon to get the Intimidate and to tank the hit. Even without the Intimidate, this wouldn't do anything for the most part. Ridley's going to Mega Evolve, he's going to decide it's time right now, as he goes for the D-Dance here. And Porygon goes for the Foul Play, that does absolutely nothing. Gyarados goes for the Waterfall, he gets a crit, and the crit only does 44%. Now his Porygon goes for the Toxic. Gyarados goes for the Waterfall, he gets a second crit, but he does not get the flinch, so this Porygon gets to recover. Ridley's going to go for the D-Dance here, as the Porygon should go for recover. And there we go, good play. Gyarados is going to go for the Rest, and now this is going to be a problem for Porygon too. This might be a problem, because the Porygon goes for recover. We'll see how much Foul Play does. Gyarados gets the Sleep Talk Rest, as Porygon goes for the Foul Play, does 23%, so definitely not enough. Gyarados goes for the Dragon Dance here, as the Porygon goes for another Foul Play. Gyarados wakes up, goes for the Waterfall on the Porygon, still does 47% at like plus 2.5, and then Sabella gets the crit Foul Play, so that's like terrible, but he still has a Keldeo here. Knocks out the Porygon, but now Lopunny decides to come out as Ridley switches out into Slowbro here. We'll see if this Lopunny has Toxic Critique Punch. No, but he just goes straight for the Fake Out. No Rocky Helmet. Ridley switches out into Keldeo as Lopunny's got the Baton Pass on deck. So now Sabella's got a Scarf Ditto to do some damage to this Keldeo. Boom. Scarf Secret Sword as Keldeo goes for his Specs Secret Sword. Now Sabella's obviously going to switch out. Sack the Chansey here. Boom. Secret Sword. Now we move along into Lopunny to threaten out this Keldeo once again. Slowbro comes out, as Lopunny just goes straight for the return. Does 33 crispy %. Lopunny goes for the Baton Pass here into Staraptor. The Staraptor gets the Intimidate on the Slowbro, and the Thunder Wave comes out to paralyze that that Staraptor. Ridley switches out into Napoleon, probably sacking it, as Staraptor goes for the Juicy U-turn here. Meloetta comes out now. An Energy Ball comes out. Oh shit, yeah, that might be it. Keldeo comes out here to threaten the Meloetta out. Ridley makes the double into Lantern, and Sabella just sacks his Ditto here. So now back into Meloetta we go. So now a free Energy Ball comes out. It won't knock out the Lantern, but it'll do some hefty damage to the Lantern. As the Lantern goes for the Volt to bring out Azu or Keldeo, but more likely Keldeo in this case. That's Specs Mellow. Sabella switches out, sacking the Raptor here. Secret Sword comes out, goodbye. Lopunny comes out. There's still a Slowbro there, so Lantern comes out as a sack, as Lopunny goes for the Baton Pass, but the thing is he's taking Stealth Rock damage on Stealth Rock damage, so this Meloetta can only live so much longer, so Keldeo comes out now. Now he's going to knock out one of these Pokemon. It's going to be Meloetta. And now Lopunny is going to come out here. He's going to go for a return on the Keldeo, just sacking it. So now Ridley can go out of a Slowbro T-Wave, and that should be the game. Return shouldn't do enough unless he gets like a double crit. Scald comes out, does not knock out the Lopunny. Return comes out, yeah, not going to do enough. Slowbro's just going to slack it all off. Lopunny's going to return again. Slowbro's going to Scald, a little risky there now. Maybe a crit will be able to knock him out, but Ozzy's got the Aqua Jet on deck. so it's not really that much of a problem. Slowbro scalds, and that's a GG, a nice 2-0 victory in Ridley's favor. So now we'll move on to the next Oras battle. Here we go, we have Hammy vs. Pack here, and both running that Mono Psychic with Hoopa. So here we go. Shmuai leads off with Victini as Pack leads off with Jirachi here, and Jirachi goes for the Protect, Victini goes for the V-Create. Victini switches out into Hoopa as Pack switches out into Victini. So now this Victini has a free-ass U-turn, free-ass U-turn, and onto the Victini. Back into Slowbro we go, so this Victini goes for the U-turn. No Rocky Helmet on the Slowbro, so now this is free switch into Hoopa, but gets T-Wedged in the process. But now Pack has to sack him on, and that one is going to be Gardevoir. Oh, it's not a sack because it's Specs, or something else, Scarf. Gardevoir goes for the Hyper Voice on the Jirachi, and it's Spadef Jirachi. I think a U-turn's coming out. No, Rocks are going to come out. I guess that makes sense too. So they exchange Rocks as Jirachi goes for the U-turn. Brew goes out in the Slowbro. Pack is going to go for the Wish here. Slowbro goes for the Scald. Does not burn the Jirachi, unfortunately. Pack's going to go out into his Latias here. Can't fucking talk. Hammy doubles into Medicham here. Mega Evolution comes out. Pack switches out in the Hoopa. I'm fucking up. I can't. Anyway. Jirachi comes out here. Hyperspace Fury knocks out the Jirachi. So, Shmuai leads up into Medicham. Medicham should get a kill here. Unless, well, actually, no, because unless he has T-Punch. He does have T-Punch, so yeah, he's definitely getting a kill here. And that kill will be Gardevoir Mega. Boom. Goodbye. So now into Latias we go to threaten out the Medicham. In the Slowbro we go to tank this Draco. He's going to live with barely enough HP. His Life Orb. He's going to switch out into Hoopa here. As a Draco comes out, a second Draco. So now HMY gets another kill with Hoopa, provided he doesn't get parried. Dark Pulse comes out. Go. Jirachi's gonna get a free U-turn or a Higher Head. He'll get a sack, and the Hoopa is the sack. Medicham comes out. You're gonna put this boy in the dirt with a high jump kick, no fear with the Protect whatsoever. Victini comes out now. As Lati is the switch. As Victini goes for the V-Create. There's a lot to the Latios, actually, Latios. But now he should be able to claim a kill with Hoopa, unless that's Scarf Hoopa. Draco comes out, not able to knock out the Hoopa there with that Life Orb Draco. Now Slowbro is the play, as Slowbro is the answer. So Pack Slowbro slacks off, and we've got Scald Exchange slacking off. So we'll see how this, this is going to be like an interesting stalemate here. Slack offs into, oh, so we got a Grass Knot coming out from HMY. So Pack goes for Scald, slack off, we're just gonna, I'm not interested in watching two Slowbro switch off. So now Latios is finally brought out as the Slowbro goes for the slack off. So now he gets a nice juicy Draco here. No, he's gonna roost, good play, as Slowbro slacks off here. Draco comes out, it does not kill, unfortunately, as we got a slack off here. And now Victini's gonna come out on the roost. Now Victini is gonna U-turn on Lati. Oh no, he's just gonna go for the Bull Strike Para. Or a good prediction on the Slowbro's part. He's gonna sack the Slowbro. And now he's gonna bring out Medicham. Fake Out comes out from Victini. So two Fake Outs should seal the deal here. Oh man. Okay, that was a little risky, but Medicham goes for the HJK. This is like a full para. Could have been annoying. But T-Punch comes out, paralyzing the Medicham. Slowbro's gonna slack off stall. But as long as Medicham has some damage beforehand, Lati can knock them out, and that's a GG with that crit T-Punch. So we'll move on to the next battle. And we've got Balto versus Pearl. Is this one of the matchups? Yeah, okay. Yeah, Balto versus Pearl here in black and white. Balto's got Mono Psychic, Pearl's got Mono Ghost. Cool looking Mono Ghost. So Balto goes into Lati. Pearl leads off with Frostlass, goes for the Icy Wind on the Lottie. Doesn't even do half, but lowers Lottie's speed, so now this Frostlass comes out. As Balto goes for the Draco. Balto switches out into his Jirachi as the spikes come out from Frostlass. Frostlass goes for the taunt here, but Jirachi just goes straight for the Iron Head, knowing not to put up rocks yet. Jirachi goes for the Iron Head as Jirachi's due. This Golurk might be flinched to death. Yeah, this is Balto's best play. And Golurk gets up his rocks, thankfully. So now the Jirachi's taunt ends, and now he gets up its own rocks, and now Dynamic Punch comes out to confuse the Jirachi when Confusion was still 50-50, and not a third. So Pearl's gonna switch out into Jellicent here, as Jirachi hurt itself in Confusion. Jirachi's confused, but gets a nice T-Wave off on Jellicent. Jellicent gets fully parried here. This is gonna be annoying. Balto switches out into his Reunipus as Jellicent goes for the Will-O-Wisp on that Magic Guard Reunipus, not affected by any of the hazards or status. So Balto doubles into Meloetta as Jellicent goes for the Juicy Taunt. So now Spiritomb comes out and no Dazzling Gleam exists, so Shadow Ball is the best thing Balto can do. Meloetta goes for another Shadow Ball onto the Spiritomb as he goes for the Pain Split here. Meloetta's going to go for a third Shadow Ball, and Foul Play is not enough to knock out the Spiritomb. Pearl switches out into Golurk here, as Meloetta goes for the Shadow Ball, knocking out the Golurk. So now we got Gengar in, and Gengar's going to go for the HP something, probably HP. I don't know, HP, I don't know Black and White model. So this Gengar is apparently choice locked, is locked into it, so he Scarfs, breaking the Alakazam Sash. So now we got Pythagoras coming out. Should be able to live one hit from Examiner. No, it does not. With a crit, it does not. It most definitely does not live a crit. So Shadow Ball with Jellicent should definitely live the crit, but I don't know if he can answer back with anything. And recovering, he's just playing with fire here as the Alakazam can just freely Shadow Ball. He gets his Spadef drop too, like just absolutely terrible. So Balto is just going to take this game pretty easily here. Jellicent goes for his Skull. Not enough to knock him out. Burn wouldn't even do anything. Alakazam is going to flick Shadow Ball. Even if Spiritomb has priority, he's got other mons in the back that can at least live a hit from Spiritomb's priority moves and finish him off. Oh, but the Shadow Ball doesn't kill, so Foul Play comes out, killing the Zammer. Spiritomb has 7% left, but this Victini can take a hit, and it should be GG at this point. V-Create comes out, knocking out the Spiritomb, and that's a GG and juicy 4-0 victory in Balto's favor. And now we can move on. Actually, we can move on to the next Gen 5 replay. The next Gen 5 replay was Pressflow versus Soul Gazer, but that replay unfortunately was not saved. So we'll move on to the final matchup between these two teams, which is Kevin Elf versus Surskit in the Mono Threat matchup. Kevin Elf is running Scrafty for highlights, Stun Tank, and Surskit's got the Incineroar, which is a good counter to like Willow Sableye, and a Crawdon. Wow, I haven't seen a Crawdon in forever. So, we'll get started. Kevin leads off with Drapion, Surskit leads off with Pangoro, as Kevin goes for the T-Spikes, Pangoro goes for the SD here, Pangoro goes for the Drain Punch, does a nice 60% to Rocky Helmet, Drapion, as Drapion goes for the Whirlwind to poison the Greninja. So now Ice Beam comes out, and the Drapion goes down. That Greninja is Life Orb, so you don't have to worry about Scarf or Specs or anything like that. So now Sableye is the switch in here, as the Sableye goes for the Prankster Combine. Now the Gurren goes for the U-turn. But now, so now you should bring in a physical type like Incineroar or Crawdon, because now he's poisoned, he can't be burnt. So something's taking a huge hit. Yeah, Crab Hammer is going to bop that Sableye, but Gleam is going to bop harder, because he's going to live with a sliver of HP. Now you got Greninja coming back in with a U-turn, taking another round of Life Orb damage. Well, I don't know if that'll be critical later. So Mandibuzz now is Surskit's switch, and Kevin Elf goes into T-Tar. Mandy goes for the U-turn here, and we're going to bring out Incineroar. Stone Edge misses. That would, now Surskit doesn't know what that T-Tar is, but it does a lot. Superpower comes out from the T-Tar, but the Chopper Berry is here to avoid the Oko. So now Incineroar will go for the Leech Life, takes some health from the Tyranitar back. Superpower will not be able to KO that Incineroar. Interesting. Kevin switches out into Skuntank as Pangoro goes straight for the Drain Punch here. This Pangoro is going to be a problem, but it's a Rocky Helmet Skuntank. Interesting. Mandibuzz is the switching for Surskit as Skuntank goes straight for the clear up, does absolute jack shit to the Mandibuzz. Kevin Elf switches out at T-Tar here, as Mandy goes for the taunt. Now U-turn's coming out from the Mandy. No, he's just going to go straight for the foul play, whittle that T-Tar down. Stone Edge is not going to do enough, it's only going to do 57%, so he can roost stall his T-Tar, but foul play is going to be able to knock it out. So now Mandibuzz decides to come in on Kevin Elf's side, but the Surskit has speed on his Mandibuzz and taunts the opposing Mandibuzz. Crafty comes out, Surskit goes for the roost. Now Mandy goes for the U-turn. Into Gren we go, as the Scrafty goes for the bulk up. We'll see what this Gren has to deal with that. Gren goes for the Ice Beam, does a nice 66% that. He gets a nice crit freeze on Kevin Elf, like nice and skilled. But thanks to Shed Skit, he thaws next turn, but he didn't get the attack off, unfortunately. So Greninja goes for the Ice Beam here now, and Life Orb damage and poison, the Greninja is going to go down. So Mandy's up next, as we have Scrafty here. Mandy goes for the taunt, and it's all but over now, even though Foul Play is doing nothing. Drain Punch comes out, recovers some health back. It's not Rocky Helmet. Mandy goes for the U-turn here, and Pangoro comes out. And that Chople Berry allows Pangoro to live. Damn, Pangoro is hard body. Holy fuck. So Kevin Elf is going to switch into his Mandibuzz here as Pangoro goes for the Drain Punch. No Rocky Helmet on this thing, so Pangoro will be recovering. Pangoro goes for the SD here as the Mandy goes for the Roost. He should have just gone for the foul play. Superpower is going to come out and nuke the Mandibuzz. Nuke it, but the Mandibuzz goes for the Roost here. Maybe we should have just Drain Punched. Pangoro goes for the superpower here, able to knock out the Mandibuzz now. And now the only thing is Scrafty, and that should be a GG. Scrafty comes out, unless this, like, I'm sure this Weavile has low kick. No, it's got Brick Break, but the Scrafty lives. Scrafty goes for the Drain Punch, is able to knock out the Weavile. Oh man. So we got Mandibuzz in here. Mandibuzz goes straight for the taunt, because we got the Scrafty going for the Drain Punch. Is this going to be like a stall fest? He's just going to taunt the rest of the Scrafty. No, yeah. So, a crit did 11. He's gaining back 7.5, so he gets 7 here. Drain Punch comes out 15, and he gains 10%. Scrafty might win this in the long run if he doesn't run out of Drain Punches here. Mandy goes for the taunt. Yeah, Scrafty goes for the Dragon Tail to save PP. Mandy goes for the U-turn. Dragon Tail again. Trying to save PP. Mandy goes for the Roost here. And the Drain Punch comes out, and it does twice as much, which is only 27% lowered. I think Mandibuzz can stall him out, but yeah, I think he can stall him out. But Kevin Elf needs to like a boost. But the thing is, Mandibuzz loses nothing from taunting every time like Scrafty's taunt wears off. So let's see how this stall wall works. I'm pretty sure Mandibuzz will come out on top in the end. So I'm just skipping around, but in this situation, Mandibuzz can stall, click U-turn, and then just roost when it's getting low, because Drain Punch is only doing 27%. It'll let Scrafty live a long while, but in the end, Kevin Elf is slowly going to get whittled down by U-turn. Like, slow and steady, and that is it. Surskit takes a 1-0 victory. Keeping that Mandibuzz alive was very critical, and he takes the game for the Honchkrows. So that's all we have today for coverage of MPL Week 2. Tune in next time for the last matchup of 2 teams in the non-Sun and Moon betas. And following that, I might do a video on the highlights of the Sun and Moon replays for Week 2. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.